Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? You ready to hit the road? So how was, what's your feeling of the meeting? We haven't seen each other in a couple of years. Was it good? Good meeting? I thought it was awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was awesome. Are you going to load my? Okay, so I just wanted to start the wrap up by just thanking everybody for showing up. It's been a long couple years and we learned as we went with the virtual meetings, and this is our first blended meeting, but to have about 250 people here and about 50 people online is a huge success for our board and all the work that went into this. So I just want to thank all of our members. And I want to thank all of our speakers who traveled so far or came and gave such wonderful presentations. I really thought they were all very relevant to what we're doing here right now. I feel there's an energy. We're kind of on the brink of a lot of things. And I thought the presentations were dead on. And finally, I want to thank Josh Fuqua, our vice chair, and his planning committee for putting this on. The team starts in March planning for this meeting. It takes a lot of effort. And I know if anybody knows Josh, he's loving that I'm calling him out on this. But he really shouldered the burden and did an amazing job. So thank you, Josh. This was great. Okay. Can you move? There you go. So I'm just gonna wrap up some of our highlights. You heard some of these things mentioned already. But first of all, we planned and executed our first blended meeting. And that might not seem like a lot, but this is not our skill set. And we've been learning as we went, and we had such good attendance. And I just want to, again, thank the team who put in so many hours over the year. So we will continue to do this because we get a lot of interest from folks who can't show up, but they can Zoom in. And part of this is we are learning and we are expanding, and we're going to be putting all of these presentations on a YouTube channel that the council's has started as of yesterday. And so you'll be able to come and to the website and click on the link and see each presentation. So that's going to lead us into last year. We moved to our new web platform and a new web host. And that was a long time coming. I don't know what showed on the outside, but behind the scenes, we were really struggling with our website. So last September, October, we finally got everything moved over. Our new web host, his name is Scott Hulsman. He also manages websites for the Wisconsin Fire Council and the North Carolina Fire Festival. So although he's a tech guy, he kind of understands fire a little bit, and he's a real pleasure to work with. And he's been guiding us on this. So it turned out that our previous web host, if we needed a change, he actually wrote the code for everything as we asked for it. And so we didn't know that, but it took a long time and it wasn't always a good fit. So we are moving to WordPress platform. We're already there. And the nice thing about WordPress is that it's a plug and play, and we can add things pretty easily. Like if we want to add a shopping cart, or most importantly, we're going to add some interactive portals for the Certified Prescribed Burn Manager program. So that was driving a lot of that, which brings me to the next one. So last year we got the grant from NRCS, and Peter's not here, but he's our in-state rep from NRCS, and he's also on the council. And it was him encouraging us to apply for it. It was sort of a Hail Mary. We put it together in a couple of weeks. Really didn't think we were going to get it, but we did. There's so much interest in getting private lands burned that we made it, even with our kind of fast application. Anyway, so the Certified Prescribed Burn Manager grant that we received from NRCS basically pays for Zach to develop the final certification course. So the program itself has prerequisites, and some of that is S130, S190, I100. We're going to ask for an experience log of at least 5 burns, I think. And this is all going to be available online. You'll be able to go and see. And we are looking for folks who might be interested. And I'm not going to say this is going to be an easy alternative. It's rigorous, but it's not as hard as what we have now. I think it's a really good fit for consultants or contractors. There is work here to do this. We get so many emails for people who want their land burned. And we only have 2 contractors who are burning in PA right now. So if you are interested, or anybody's interested, you should reach out, because I already have a couple guys on a list, and we're going to start prepping this, developing the website so that they can, log in and move this along. We hosted our first Learn and Burn. You should hear about that. Kip did a great job. We were pretty nervous about that. And it was such a great day. The guys who showed up, well, I should say guys and girls who showed up for it, gave us such good feedback. I could not figure it out in my head. My whole career in fire is you show up and you have a crew and you have engines and you're holding and a firing boss. And I was like, how are we going to do this? I just don't understand this structure. And it was so simple, basically. We were just, like Kip said, we showed them what to do. And those who wanted to hold the drip torch, we went out and we did exactly, we lit little patches, and then we let them put that out, and we connected the dots, and we said, this is black, and then you can burn into that. And the eyes and the light bulbs going off was really fun. They're like, oh, this is doable, especially in a small field like this. I mean, we're not talking any, high complexity, but it was very rewarding and a lot of good feedback. And so we did find a host to do the next one in August, and it's going to be here in Center County. And we're pretty excited about that. So the other 2 things we did is we hosted 2 field reviews. The State Forest, Bureau of Forestry held one at Bald Eagle State Forest, and the Game Commission took us up to State Game Lands 13 and 57, which are next to each other. The Game Lands was in the heat, like it was super hot that day, and Bald Eagle was super cold. It snowed on us. But I'd say we had over 70 people attend both of those field tours. This is the one thing that we hear from members that they want to see. They want to go out and they want to see what the fire has done, and they want to talk about that, and they want to talk about, well, how did you handle this, and what are you doing with Laurel, and overstory mortality, or whatever the questions are. The conversations, people just sort of gather up, and there's a lot of good sharing of knowledge. We want to do more of these, and as the council can help and assist, we want this to be easy for the land managers. We're not providing lunch or buses. Basically, you can just provide us a parking area and we can carpool, which is what we've done. Now, the Bureau offered lunch, which was nice, but that's not necessary. Or, if you have a good location, maybe we could fund that. I'm just throwing it out there for you guys. I really think these are popular. And if it is another burden, you guys are all overburdened with work, but if we can help make it happen, that's what we want to do. So more field tours. We also held a burn plan writing class. Our training committee always knocks it out of the park. I think with COVID and everything, coming up with some blended options, which was this RX 341, John Wakefield runs the training committee, and he does an awesome job. He developed the Zoom portion, we did the classroom portion, and then we met and we did the walk around and the, developing the burn plan. And I thought it was really well done. And we're working with Zach to provide more blended classes, more online classes. So this is all going to live on our website, so you can be able to go and see what we have, what options you have for online, blended, or in person. Okay, so that was last year. Coming up this year, we're going to host our second private lands, Learn and Burn. We're building out the website. That's going to be a really big chore. And I want to throw it out there because this big thing I need to ask for is if people are interested in helping. There is a few people who carry most of the burden on the council, but we have this huge membership. If you have any skills in website or social media, we'd like more of a presence with our Facebook page, and you can do that from your office. You can just post once a week. We can give you material. Just comment to the website. Those emails actually come to me and Josh. So whatever you send through the website will get to us. If you have questions or, hey, I'd love to help, or I can do this, we really want to hear from you. We're working with Tall Timbers. Obviously, you've heard a lot about that for this morning, so I won't go into it. And what else? What else is up to you? You know, what do you want to see? What do you want to hear about? What do you want for next year's annual meeting? Just send us messages to the website. If you want to help, if you have ideas, you've got questions, use the website and reach out. So that's it. Thanks for showing up. It was really good to see so many faces I haven't seen in a long time. And here's to another productive year.